Okay, so I'm going to pick up where the question that we just did together with the Cosmos clock ended. So basically, what I want to do is just show you that, first of all, how to graph these sinusoidal functions on your TI Inspire, and then also just to put more than one function in to see if you are correct graphing a cosine function versus a sine function, and if it is the same graph that describes the same model that you're trying to describe. Okay, so usually when you open your graph, it looks something like this. So what I want to do first is, if I would like to, I can just go ahead and press Tab and put in my first equation. So my first equation was that negative 50 times cosine of 24x plus that 62.5. Okay, so as I plug this in, I see that I can't see it, right? So my window is not appropriate for this model. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my menu. Let me put this as a handheld so I can access that. Go to my window and my window settings. Okay, so my x is in terms of time, right? So I'm not going to look at negative time, but just to give us some buffer room, I'll go to -1. And then my X max, well, we looked at 2 revolutions, which was about 30 minutes. I'm just going to go to 35 to give me some buffer room. And then my Y is the height from the ground. Again, let's just start at 0, or if you want to go negative to give you some buffer room, that's fine. My maximum height was 112.5, so let's just go to 120. Okay, and wham bam, there it is. So again, the point of this was to kind of show that you can come up with an equation that models this situation using cosine or using sine. So if I want to put in another function, I just press that tab button. And then I'm going to put in my sine function that we came up with in that video that we had earlier. So 50 times the sine of 24, not 42, and then x minus my shift, which was 3.75, close parenthesis, and then plus that 62.5, okay? And if I press enter, you can see that it's on top of the other one. So it is mimicking the same sinusoidal function. It's just now I'm starting my graph at this point right here in the center with sine, rather than my negative cosine, which starts at the bottom. Sine always starts at the middle, cosine either starts at the bottom or the top, depending on if it's negative or positive.